Harry Potter, Quidditch Champions. How to sign up for the playtest. Quidditch matches are played over an oval-shaped pitch, with a scoring area at each end consisting of 3 hooped goal posts, each at a different height. Each team is made up of 7 players, consisting of 3 chasers, 2 beaters, 1 keeper and 1 seeker. Described as a fast-paced, competitive multiplayer game featuring the world's most iconic magical sport, this will be an entirely standalone experience focused entirely on Quidditch. Players will be given the freedom to create personalized characters to jump onto flying broomsticks, with Unbroken Studios having spent several years working on the game now. The job of the chasers is to keep possession of the scarlet Quaffle, a leather ball passed between fellow chasers. They must attempt to score goals worth 10 points by throwing it through one of the opponent's 3 hoops. These hoops are defended by the opposing team's keeper, who ideally tries to block their goals and throw the Quaffle to fellow chasers. Meanwhile, players of both teams are attacked indiscriminately by the 2 bludgers. These are round, jet-black balls made of iron that fly around violently, trying to knock players off their brooms. It is the beaters' job to defend their teammates from the bludgers. They carry short wooden clubs, which they use to knock the bludgers away from their teammates and/or toward the opposing team. Finally, the role of the seeker is to catch the golden snitch. This is a small golden ball, the approximate size of a walnut. The winged snitch is enchanted to hover, dart, and fly around the pitch rapidly and indiscriminately, avoiding capture while remaining within the boundaries of the playing area. A seeker catching the snitch ends the game and scores the successful seeker's team an additional 150 points. 15 goals, as the team with the most points wins. This often guarantees victory for the successful seeker's team. A notable exception is when Bulgaria's seeker Victor Krum catches the snitch for Bulgaria during the World Cup final in Goblet of Fire, while his team are still 160 points behind Ireland, their opponents, thus making his own team lose by only 10 points. As per the official FAQ for Harry Potter, Quidditch Champions, the game will be in limited playtests in the not-too-distant future. Interested players can sign up for the chance to join both current and future play tests through the game's official website. Once there, they'll need to confirm that they are at least 18 years old and then sign in with a WB Games account. Next, they'll have to provide some basic information about their gaming habits, such as the type of games that they like to play and their platforms of choice. It's all relatively simple, though it's important to note that registration does not guarantee entry. Despite the sport's popularity with fans, Rowling grew to dislike describing the matches. She commented in an interview, "To be honest with you, Quidditch matches have been the bane of my life in the Harry Potter books. They are necessary in that people expect Harry to play Quidditch, but there is a limit to how many ways you can have them play Quidditch together and for something new to happen." The final Quidditch scene in the books appears in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Rowling experienced fiendish glee writing this scene, which features memorable commentary by Luna Lovegood. Quidditch is introduced in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and is a regularly recurring feature throughout the first 6 books. It is depicted as being played by both professionals, as in tournaments like the Quidditch World Cup, and amateurs. A major motif of 5 of the Harry Potter books is the competition among the 4 Hogwarts houses for the Quidditch Cup each school year, in particular, the rivalry between Gryffindor and Slytherin. In 2014, Rowling started publishing a series of match reports from the Quidditch World Cup on Pottermore, culminating in a short story about the final featuring the return of Harry, Ron, Hermione, and their friends as adults. This generated interest from several media outlets, as it was the first new writing about the Harry Potter characters since the end of the series in 2007. Rowling published Quidditch Through the Ages in 2001 to benefit Comic Relief. Quidditch Through the Ages Illustrated Edition was published in 2020, with banners being presented to 11 towns in the UK and Ireland that in the books have Quidditch teams, including the Ballycastle Bats, Falmouth Falcons, Holyhead Harpies, Montrose Magpies, Pride of Portree and Wigtown Wanderers. Two teams based in fictional places, the Chudley Cannons and Puddlemere United, were also celebrated.